What's up, tall guys? Today I'm gonna give you an honest review of 6 tall men's clothing brands and how their t-shirts fit us. The clothing brands are Navas Lab, MediumTall, Plus2 Clothing, TallSlim Tees, Togs, MediumTall. To give you some credentials about me and why I'm making this video is my name is Tall Paul. I am 6'7", 201 centimeters, 230 pounds, I think 107 kilos. And over the last few years, I've created a blog that reviews tall men's clothing brands and brands that aren't tall men's but have clothes that fit us. On my website, I've reviewed 9 brands total for over 80 pieces of clothing, from some of the best pieces I am really happy to wear to some of the worst pieces that I will never wear again. So let me break this down for you, these 6 t-shirts, and which ones you want to wear and which ones you want to pass on. So I'm going to start this off in a reverse order, starting with the worst, going to the first. And yes, this is how honest I'm getting. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The worst clothing brand t-shirt of tall men that I've actually ever worn to this point is TallSlim Tees. I've tried both their original crewneck and bamboo blend crewneck, and I was utterly disappointed in what I saw, and what I felt, and what I wore. Not only did these t-shirts fit the ethos of 99% of the clothing brands out there for tall men, that they think every single tall guy wants a super tight fitting t-shirt, they made this with an extremely uncomfortable fabric that was see-through at some point, irritated my nipples after wearing it for only 10 seconds, and just plain awkward. Coming in at number 5 is MediumTall. The one caveat to this is, the last time I wore a MediumTall t-shirt was about 18 months ago. Now, in the world of fashions and brands growing, which MediumTall has done immensely in the last 18 months, is a lot of them change your manufacturing, a lot of them add a lot of product, which they've done, which changes the quality at times, perhaps, for good or for worse. There have been some subreddit threads that have talked about the quality going down. Also, at the same time, I've worn some MediumTall products that I think the quality has gone up in since that time. So, you have to take that caveat, because the t-shirts that I got from MediumTall were okay t-shirts. The fabric was fine. The stitching was good. It's just the overall length was shorter than I was expecting. Plus, the feel and aesthetic of the t-shirt left something to be desired. It was a t-shirt as if I was to go to a Kmart or a Walmart and pick something up off the rack. Next at number 4 is Togs, the newest tall men clothing brand to the scene. I'm filming this in August of 2024. They've only been open a couple months. I was able to receive a package of their clothing to test it out. It was the standard tall men's, long sizes, decent creation, nothing too crazy. Now the t-shirt was long, pretty good fabric, and the stitching was nice. Now I did find the t-shirt to be a little tight in the shoulders and chest, which can happen when you're making a slim t-shirt. Coming in at number 3 is Plus2 Clothing of Australia, and this is where things start to get a little better. Plus2 Clothing has done a great job of creating a tall tee. Their t-shirt is at least 2 to 3 inches longer than every other t-shirt I've worn, with good fabric that is lasting quite a long time, and quality stitching. Once again, it is a very narrow t-shirt. It's a slim tee, but once again, it follows their ethos. Skater boy, BMX, they're kind of outside the box in how they market themselves and the people they're going towards, but they're going directly for that clientele and they're owning it. Now this tall tee, like I said, is long. It's really long. For what I am wearing now, personally, it is too long for me. The t-shirt goes down below my butt. And it's something that I'm not wearing these days. If anything else, I'm gonna be tucking it in. However though, the quality is very good. I've had my t-shirt now for 2 years, have washed it a million times. It hasn't shrunk, it hasn't torn. I'm wearing it in the gym now just every day, and the thing keeps going. It is the cheapest t-shirt out of these top 3. So if you're looking for something with a low cost, go there. Just be warned, they're out of Australia, so you're gonna have to pay shipping and handling to come across. If I were you, I'd buy a 2 or 3 pack to make it worth your while. Now the final 2 can be actually intermittently changed depending on what you're looking for. I'm gonna start off with number 2 being MediumTall. They're out of Norway, a great Scandinavian brand that is also newer on the scene. They've done some amazing quality, style, and fashion. Now, why I say it can be mixed between 1 and 2 is this is the most fashionable, best looking t-shirt that I would be wearing out on a date or styling up with clothing to look good while I'm outside and feel like, yes, this t-shirt is giving me some more value than just being long enough. MediumTall has nailed it. They are by far the most fashionable clothing brand that us tall men have at this time. The quality of fabric is really nice also. It's a Pima cotton, it feels good. Now MediumTall's price point is much higher than Plus2 Clothing. You're paying a bit more for this price. The thing is you're getting it long term. You're getting more wears and more washes out of it than most other t-shirts you're gonna find in the bottom third. Plus it looks good, it feels good, and it's something that you can wear more than just sitting at home and hiding in a sweatshirt. And coming in at first place is Navas Lab out of Canada. This is one of the highest costing t-shirts that you are gonna find out there, but because of that, they're getting the highest quality fabric. It is one of the longer t-shirts comparable to Plus2 Clothing, and the structure that they've made the t-shirt in is something that is stylish, but also wearable out for a hike, at home, whatever else you're doing. The bamboo cotton from Navas Lab is the nicest fabric that I've come across so far out of the tall men clothing brands. It wicks your sweat, it stretches a ton, but comes back to that same shape you had prior. Plus, you really don't have to wash it for weeks. And you can wear it multiple times. I once took this t-shirt with me to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, on a 3-day trip in the middle of their summer, which is around 40 degrees Celsius with 99% humidity, and I wore it just for those 3 days. It didn't stink. I didn't feel uncomfortable putting it on every morning. It gave me everything I needed in 3 days of absolute wear, tear, and sweating in this thing 24/7. Not saying that's what you want to do as a guy. Shower, you should wash things to do it, but that is how high the quality of fabric is. Now the price point is the highest out of all of them. Once again, you pay a higher price, you get a better quality of t-shirt. So there you have it. In order from worst to best, 6 of the top clothing brands made for tall men at this time. Now don't forget, depending on what you're looking for and what your style is, will depend on what you buy. Sometimes all you need is that cheap, low quality t-shirt just to get you by, and that's totally fine. But if you want to level up, highly suggest you look at the top 3, from Plus2 Clothing to MediumTall to Navas Lab, or anything else out there that is looking like a stylish, fashionable t-shirt, kind of like this one I have on right now. A box tee. If you like this, leave a comment. I'll give you some more information on it. Love y'all.